What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So this is part 2 of my 2-part series on this lit bike, which is made by Freebeat. So this is going to be more of my review video. If you just purchased this bike and you're looking to assemble it, make sure to check out part 1. Alright, so starting off with the looks of this bike, the design is really awesome. Let's start with the frame here. So as you can see here, this frame is solid steel. All the tubes are extremely thick. That's probably got to be about maybe 4 inches in diameter on these tubes here, which are very widely set. These really remind me of something that you might find on a Stages bike. And then you can see this really solid down tube that connects the front half to the back half, and it also joins the seat tube here, which again is very thick and very sturdy. You can see here very solid adjustment levers on all your adjustment points. It's rubber coated and also texturized as well, so you can get a very nice lock on all of these levers. So with the seat, you have up and down adjustment, and you also have fore and aft. You can loosen this up and then slide your seat forward or back depending on how long your length is, and also go into detail on how to set this up as well for your size. Looking up here at the front, you also have vertical adjustment for your handlebars as well. So as you can see here, I'm actually set on number 2, but this goes up and down quite a bit, so it adjusts to basically all heights that might need to use this bike. As you can see here, I went with the white frame. It has all the black accents, which I think looks really cool. There also is a black option, tan, and pink as well, so a lot of different variations depending on your preference. Looking at the weighted flywheel here, it's got a considerable amount of weight. This is solid metal. As you can see here, it's got a very unique wood grain here. That's on both sides as well. Now the belt drive system is a smooth belt. So as you spin this around, you're gonna notice just how silent this is. And it's very smooth. And due to this heavy flywheel, it's got a very high rate of inertia. As you can see there, it just kind of keeps spinning on its own. It's got a really nice pedaling platform. And as you can see here with the crank arms, they're designed very well to keep that Q factor in nice and tight. It's not very wide, and it's just very nice. Kind of matches what you would find on a mountain bike, which is really cool. Overall, just a really solid platform. The seat here, as you can see, it's got a pretty nice width here, and also the texture is nice and grippy as well, and it should last a very long time, and it's super comfortable. Now if you look down here, you actually see a wire. This wire, it allows you to be able to sense when you're seated or standing. There's different classes where it'll tell you to sit or stand up, and it'll be able to sense right there, which is really awesome.
As a special thanks for viewing this video, I am pleased to share a discount for $100 off the lit bike using the promo code JamesSpecial. Check out the link in the description below.
Now back here on the seat, you're going to notice these 2 rods here, and that is for the included 3-pound dumbbells. And these drop right in there, nice and easy, ready for your workout. While you're spinning, you can do your workout, pop them right back on. And by the way, on all 4 corners, there's adjustment knobs. So if you have any type of rocking in your bike, you can take that out by just undoing that, and everything will be nice and solid. And looking up here at the front of the bike, as you can see here, we've got the handlebars, very nice rubber coating. The diameter is nice and thick to provide a lot of comfort for longer riding sessions. Right here we have your dual water bottle cages. It's easy just to set your hydration down just like that, and it's in easy access. You can use this side for, say, wallet, keys, or phone, and it's just really nice to access everything right where your hands are, not have to reach over. So I'm just gonna go ahead and select my own user. All right, so I'm here at the home screen. Now, once you boot up the system for the first time, it'll just ask you for some basic information, name, height, weight, things like that. It'll set up your account. And as you can see here, I'm on the home screen. So you're greeted with the home banners here with some new rides. And then you're also greeted here with some new classes that have just been launched and announced. Up here on the top, you can see my weekly summary. As you can see, I've ridden yesterday, day before, and then I'm also going to do a ride today. I also get some information here. I can even set my goals for the week. I currently just have it for 3 days and then 40 minutes per day. Going here to the arena, you can see all of the upcoming and ongoing challenges that you can join to motivate you to ride and put in some extra workouts. Now here's the main screen where you can see all of your classes So as you can see here, up here at the top, you have cycling, sculpting, and stretching. Let's go ahead and check out stretching real quick. There's different types of stretch workouts that you can do. And by the way, one cool thing about this monitor is it actually pivots left and right. So you can do it completely 90 degrees like that. Do your stretches on one side, even some free weight exercises. Once you're done with that and you're ready to cycle, just rotate it back to you. It also pivots up and down. Depending on your height, you get that perfect viewing angle. You can also see some sculpting classes. This also uses the dumbbells as well that are included. And there's just some different workouts that you can check out. Now, of course, the main purpose of this bike is cycling. So you have all of your cycling classes here. As you can see, each one has a title, has the duration, the level, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, and then the music style, pop, EDM. You can even select it here. You can also sort it by duration. So if you want to do a 15-minute or 30-minute class, if you have a favorite instructor, you can select that person here. And then also, if you started a ride, maybe you've done half of it, you can start the unstarted or start a new one, or even do one that you've already completed. Okay, so once you click on profile, you can see your previous exercises. You can be able to see some more metrics here. Right here on the right, you have your overall calendar, and that'll fill in as you ride during the month. And then, of course, your settings, you can set up your Wi-Fi. You can even connect a heart rate monitor to get some more metrics on your performance, and also even connect a Bluetooth speaker if you do not like the built-in speakers. So this is compatible with heart rate monitors. While there isn't one included, it is compatible with all Bluetooth heart rate monitors. I use this chest monitor. It's also compatible with, say, a Garmin around your wrist, and then also the armbands as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on really quick. And to connect that, all you do is click on heart rate monitor. As you can see, I already have it available and connected, and it's paired. Anytime you have a new device, you would just hit that refresh button and pair a new device.
Freebeat has been active on the scene, recently attending the FIBO Expo, showing off the lit bike and boom bike at the Freebeat booth. Definitely follow the Freebeat Instagram and Facebook channels to see where you might be able to check them out in person in the near future.
All right, so basic fitting here. So first thing what you want to do is set your saddle height, and it's easier to basically match your hips or just lift your leg up and go to the top of your leg here. So I'm just going to estimate it here. Maybe go to about level 3, maybe one more higher. So let's do 4 for now. And then for your handlebars, you typically want to go a little bit higher. If you want more of an attack position, you can go basically about level. I could leave it at that height right there. But I'm going to go a little bit upright to save pressure from my back. So I'm just going to go up 1. Just going to go and pull the lever. And let's go to 2. You hear that snap in there, and you know it's locked in. And all you got to do is tighten this up. And that's properly locked in. And do the same for this. Now the fore and after the saddle, you basically have to estimate it at first, and then once you hop on, you'll be able to see if it's too close or too far. So let's go ahead and start with this as a test run. Now if you set your foot on the pedal and go all the way down, you want a little slight bend in your leg. Now this is looking pretty good for me. And then once you bring your pedal to about 3 o'clock, you want to look down from your kneecap, and that should land with the center of that pedal axle. So that's actually looking pretty good for my fit there. As you can see, with the handlebars, I have a nice position. It's not too relaxed, but also not too aggressive as well. Also standing up, I get a good position on level 3 as well. So I'm looking pretty good there. So I'm gonna get my hydration ready, check out a quick class. Now, while these pedals are platform, they do include the toe cages, so you can slide your foot right in there. You can even cinch this down if you want to be locked in a little bit further. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my feet on both sides. And there we go. Now, one thing with the resistance on this bike, it is magnetic, but it is also electronic as well. So as you can see, as I spin it, you can hear the little motor moving. And this will follow the classes, so it is automated based on what they want you to do in the class. So if they want you to be at resistance, say 15, it'll move to 15 automatically. And you can also turn that off if you want to set it on your own as well. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start a quick class here. And you can hear that resistance automatically starting. I'm gonna select my heart rate monitor. It's connected, and I can start my class. I can adjust the volume using the volume buttons on the bottom of the screen. All right, so this is an example class. As you can see here, the interface is really, really nice with all of the data metrics. You also have your leaderboard. As you can see, I'm actually in first place right now, and that's pretty awesome. That's extra motivating for me, definitely. As you can see on the top left, I have my heart rate. That's with my heart rate monitor connected via Bluetooth. I can also see how many calories I'm burning here on the bottom left. Just to the right of that is my cadence. You actually have an easy setting and a hard setting. As you can see here, I'm matching the hard setting. You have your combo based on if you are accurate with the beat, which I am. As you can see here, I'm 93% on beat. Tell me to stand up, so I'm gonna do that really quick. And you have your overall score here on the right. As you can see, even with me putting down a lot of resistance, the bike is still pretty solid. Now really quickly on the bottom in the center here, you see that the auto resistance is set to on. Here is the range from 8 to 28 in this class. Currently she's at level 12, and level 12 is automatically set on my bike. Now if you're not quite in shape and you want to do a little bit lighter, you can just hit this, turn the resistance off, and then manually turn this lever here. And as you can see here, my resistance is set back down to 1. I can move it up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever feels comfortable to me, or I can turn this back on. And then the next setting, it'll move automatically. As you can see here, set it back to 10. So this is a little bit lighter resistance and a little bit higher RPMs. So now I'm trying to get to roughly about 98 RPMs. Definitely getting my heart rate up. Starting to breathe a little bit heavier, as I'm sure you noticed. So you see here, hydration. Bam, nice and easy. Right there, there's no reaching. There's no reaching down here, no reaching down here. Just right in reach, bam, right from the handlebars and back and forth. Nice and easy. As you see with the handlebars here, just really comfortable to use. I really like being on the corners here. And again, because of that larger diameter, there really isn't a lot of pressure points. The pressure is nice and spread out. It's a really solid experience. Everything's built properly. Everything's designed accordingly. Everything feels comfortable as well, especially the saddle. Saddle's feeling really good. All the adjustments that you could need in a spin bike. Now with the graphics on the screen here, I really like how they use a really nice green screen effect here. So you have the instructor with the bike right in the center. Nice and clear, this is full HD. And then in the background, they always have some nice graphics, some nice 3D effects that are, again, moving with the music as well. All right, so that's one example class. Let's get out of here really quick. All I gotta do is click up here, quit this class. So that's just one example. Kind of like the old school Guitar Hero. You want to match that beat with your pedal axle. You're just kind of fast. There you go. So again, this is just another unique feature of Freebeat, where something like Peloton might not have something like this. Just another way to motivate you, keep you entertained, and keep you working out and enjoying your workouts as well. Now again, this is set to auto resistance, so it is automatically at level 10 currently. This is from level 0 to 100. By the way, something I forgot to point out about this resistance knob is that as you push down, it's still a manual brake. As you can see there, stops instantly. And that's a manual brake, by the way. It's not electronic. So it'll literally be instant. One thing I also wanted to mention is if you go back to your classes, you click on more rides here on the right. You will also just have a free ride if you don't want any classes or any music. You just want your data metrics and you want to listen to your own music. You can do that. You can also do Scenic right here. And as you can see here, I have a couple options. So let's try out Valley Ride. So this is just an outdoor ride. I'm gonna turn the volume down here just so you guys can hear me speak a little bit better. You get music. Of course, you can play your own playlist on another speaker or something like that. This is gonna be something more similar to, say, Go Ruby, where you get more of an outdoor ride. Now the video is gonna change on speed depending on how much effort I put out. And by the way, the resistance is also automatic on this here as well. So based on the type of terrain, if you're climbing, you're descending, that resistance is going to change automatically. So as you can see here, I'm pushing out a decent amount of watts here, about 170-ish. It's also going to give me an average number and then also a best number as well. As you can see here, the resistance currently is set at 20. I've got my cadence here on the left side as well. Got all my data metrics here on the bottom as well. I've got my speed. Total distance, I've done 0.3 miles. I've also got my total output and total calories burnt. Really, really nice views. You got a scenic view here on my ride. Starting to ramp up the watts a little bit more. Starting to get to about 200. Climbing at about 4.37 miles per hour. So this is great for those that are outdoor cyclists. You can get a really scenic view right from the comfort of your own home. It's gonna be great for any time that the weather doesn't permit you to ride outside. Just another way to motivate you to ride and keep you in shape. Now up here at the front of the bike, you could see those super widely set fork blades. Like I said, they're very solid. About 4 inches diameter, and then also probably about 2 inches depth-wise as well. Very, very beefy. There you've got that perimeter weighted flywheel, solid steel, and you've got that very nice attractive wood paneling, which looks really, really awesome. The entire package of white, black, and that wood grain all come together very nicely. Just behind that black plastic, you've got all your resistance area. And again, that magnetic resistance is completely electronic. So not only can you control it by that rotating knob, but also is automatically adjusted depending on your class. As you can see here, the resistance is at a number of 8, and that's at a 5 out of 15 in this class. And actually, to aid in the transporting of this bike, you get dual wheels up here. They're very smooth to roll as well.